How's it going, my peeps? I'm back with some WWE 2K15 online matches, and this is a TLC match between Dean Ambrose and The Undertaker. Actually, The Undertaker. No, I'm trying to say it like Teddy Long used to say it, but I can't say it. I can't do it like Teddy Long does. So anyways, this video is going to be all over the place. At least the commentary is going to be all over the place, because I want to update you guys on a bunch of stuff, talk about a bunch of stuff, but mainly I want to talk about the online in this game, which I've talked about before, but I want to talk about it a bit more in-depth and update you guys mainly on the roulette. So, why hasn't the roulette been posted up lately? Actually, I haven't posted up the roulette in a couple months. I think I was up to episode, what, 4 or 5, something like that, and then I just stopped. So the main reason, and really the only reason, it's a real simple explanation, is that I've tried to record the roulette, but there's just like nobody online. I mean, there are people online. Obviously I'm playing this match online, but the last roulette, the winning match option was a elimination chamber, a 6-man elimination chamber tornado tag team match. So of course, you know, I need 6 people for that. And so I searched for that match online, and I searched for it multiple times. Each time I spent over half an hour searching for the match, searching for opponents. The game couldn't find me 5 opponents. Actually, not 5 opponents, because it's a tag team match, or I guess, you know, 2 partners and 3 opponents for a long time. Like I said, over half an hour. First time I tried, I spent I think 40 minutes or over 40 minutes waiting for opponents. Didn't find any. So then I was like, alright, let me try a little bit later. So I tried a little bit later that same day. Once again, over half an hour just waiting, you know, searching for a 6-man tornado elimination tag team match inside an elimination chamber. And no luck. I don't find anybody. So I'm like, alright, forget about it today. We'll try this another day. So I tried another day, twice again, not just once, but twice that same day. And once again, both times, over half an hour, and I still can't find 5 other players. So, it just, I couldn't record it. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I guess I'm gonna try again at some other day. Some other, why am I talking like this? Some other day. Anyways, yeah. So, I'll probably have to try at some other time. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to try and record the roulette, but I'm not gonna give up yet. But I'm kind of getting tired of searching for, you know, the match and just not finding any opponents. The last time I was trying to find opponents for the roulette, and I gave up. I think that it was on that same day. Was it that same day? I'm not sure. But recently I was playing a bunch of online matches. It might have been the same day actually I recorded this TLC match. And I kept going through the same freaking opponents, the same freaking people online. I'm like searching for a match, and then I run into this dude playing as a created character. I don't really want to play against created characters. Not saying that everybody that plays created characters, you know, is a cheap ass or whatever. Definitely not saying that. I just, you know, prefer to have matches between, you know, 2 actual superstars, 2 actual wrestlers. Doesn't need to be 2 WWE wrestlers. Could be a WWE wrestler and a created character of, you know, some TNA wrestler or something like that. Just, you know, I prefer matches with actual wrestlers rather than an actual wrestler and a created superstar that doesn't actually exist. And so I play this guy, and then I beat him, and then I search for another match, and then I run into him again. I didn't want to play him again, so I just exit out of it, and then I search for another match once I come back to the game, and I run into him again. I'm like, what the hell, is there not more people playing this? And then I was also, I ran into some cheap ass, again, I was using a created character, but he was actually a cheap ass, in the match, like right off the bat. He puts me in a submission hold, and the submission hold lasts, I don't know what's up with that, but the submission hold lasted like half the match. Half the match, he put me in a submission hold. I went from being not damaged at all, so I had no damage, to having a red torso. I think he put me in a Boston Crab. Like, in one submission hold. I go from not having any damage at all to the maximum amount of damage you can get in the game. Like, what the fuck is up with that? And so I get out the submission hold, I regain back control in the match, and then shortly after he counters one of my moves, and then he puts me in another submission hold, this time a camel clutch, and of course I tap out, because my torso was damaged to the max, it was red, so of course it was going to be an automatic tap out. So yeah, also speaking of things, you know, they should maybe fix in 2K16, fix the submission holds, because people are exploiting them online. I don't get how I can be in a submission hold for such a long time. I could upload the match if you guys want to see it. Just let me know in the comments if enough people want to see that match. I'll post it up. I do have it recorded. But yeah, what was it? Why was I even talking about that match? Yeah, so I play this guy, and then so after that match, I don't want to play this guy again, right? And so I'm searching for another match, and once again, I run into the same guy, so of course I exit out before, you know, the match begins, you know, during the loading screen, because also this is something else they should fix for 2K16. The loading screens online are so freaking long. You're spending like 5 minutes, maybe not 5 minutes, like 2 minutes in the loading screen just waiting for a match, sometimes even more than 2 minutes. You know, and people, because it takes so long, sometimes people just exit out of it. They exit out during the loading screen, so before the match even begins. And I don't blame them because, you know, people have things to do. We don't have all time, you know, all day to just wait on a freaking loading screen, you know, 5 minutes on the loading screen to play like a 3-minute match or whatever. But, yeah, throughout that day or that night, I kept running into the same people over and over again. It was like we were maybe, what, like 4 people or 5 people online in total or something like that, or at least that's the number of people I was running into. And, yeah, I don't know if it's the same on the PS4 side, actually. You know what? By the way, check this out. Taker goes for the Tombstone Piledriver on Dean Ambrose, and I thought he was going to hit me with the Tombstone, and then I see this, and I'm like, oh shit, I countered it. And then I hit the Tombstone on Taker. How cool is that? I don't know, so for some reason I've gotten really good at countering finishers in this game, to the point where I'm better at counting finishers in this game than anything else. Like, I can counter, you know, most moves, and also check this out. I'm like, alright, time for me to go for a finisher, and nope, he counters it. He counters the Dirty Deeds. And I don't know if he goes for, no, he doesn't go for a Tombstone right here. So, back to what I was saying, whatever I was saying. Yeah, I've gotten really good at countering finishers, and Taker right here is climbing up the ladder, but obviously he's a bit too far away from the Money in the Bank briefcase there, and so he decides to just climb down. And I actually thought, you know, while searching for the matches here, and when I ran into this guy, I actually thought I had run into him beforehand, and that he was the guy that was playing as the cheap created character. But he actually wasn't the guy. For some reason I thought his gamer tag looked similar to the other guy, but it wasn't, so yeah. And yeah, I want to talk about the online man in this game. And so, that's what I was saying, you know, it might not be the same on the PS4 side, because the PS4 does have a larger install base. There's more people that have PS4s than Xbox Ones. So, you know, it would make sense for more people to be online on the PS4 side. But I don't know if it's, you know, that big of a difference. And there's just so many things with the online this year that I think make it so there's not that many people online in 2K15 on Xbox One and PS4 than the past games, and even 2K15 on 360 and PS3. I'm pretty sure there's more people playing 2K15 on 360 and PS3 than there is on Xbox One and PS4. I might be wrong, but that's what oh, and check this out. Once again, I was telling you guys I'm pretty good at countering finishers. Once again, counter the Tombstone. Damn, Taker doesn't learn. He goes for another Tombstone. Hey, bro, I can counter it. I can counter every single one of your Tombstones. Now watch him hit a Tombstone and me not counter it. Now, I'm pretty sure that was actually the last Tombstone in the match. Or actually, I don't know, because the match is like 17 minutes long or something like that, so we'll see. I don't remember the entire match. But so, yeah, there's so many reasons why I think the online this year was kind of ruined and kind of deterred people from playing the online as much as the previous years. Number one, the lag. 2K15 on Nah, I was gonna say on Xbox One and PS4, but no, 2K15 in general for Xbox One, PS4, 360, PS3, it all lags. I've never had. By the way, this is pretty cool. I was telling you guys this commentary was gonna be all over the place. I'm talking about this and then I'm talking about that. I didn't know you could use custom moves for a regular superstar online. So going into this match, I thought, I'm gonna have to use the old dirty deeds that Dean Ambrose doesn't use anymore. But no, he did have the updated moveset that I gave him. So yeah, the lag in 2K15, I'd have to say, is the worst lag I've seen in a WWE game on consoles. The WWE 2K game that just recently came out on mobile, like, doesn't have as much lag as 2K15 on, consoles. Actually, WWE 2K on mobile, the matches I played online, there was no lag at all. It was actually pretty good. It was running really smooth. But yeah, man, I've never experienced that much lag. Till now, I have not played a single match online in 2K15 on both last gen and current gen where there was no lag. Every single match I've played, there's been lag. The only difference is some matches lag a lot, some matches don't lag as much. This match wasn't lagging that much. There was a slight delay, there was a slight lag, but it wasn't, a big deal. It wasn't a huge amount of lag. And actually something you guys didn't see, this match was really lagging in the beginning before the bell rung that they disabled the voice chat in this match. This is like a new feature for 2K15 where they disable voice chat if the connection is real shitty, and it just so happens that every single match I play almost is really shitty. So for every single match, or almost every single match, the voice chat gets disabled. But not that I care, because I don't even use voice chat, on 2K15. But yeah, so first, lag sucks. So much lag in this game. I don't know if I'll ever play a match online where there's no lag in this game. Actually, let me know, guys. Did you? I really want to know this. Did you guys play a single match in 2K15 where there was no lag? Because I know it's not. I know it's not just me. I know it's not a problem with my connection, because I play a bunch of other games. Well, actually, right now I don't play that many games, but I played a bunch of other games on Xbox One, PS4, PS3. I play a bunch of games, online, and I don't get this lag problem. I played every WWE game on consoles since the PS2. No, not since the PS2, sorry. On PS2 I did play them, but I didn't play them online. But since the 360, and I haven't experienced lag like this. And another reason why I think there's not that many people playing is the online system this year, like the new system where you're not exactly searching for lobbies. Instead, you're letting the game search for the matches for you, and instead you're just choosing things like your priority list and which matches you'd prefer the game to choose for you or to find for you. And that system is just so... I don't get why they went from the lobby system, which I thought was great. I thought the lobby system was great. It was real simple. That's the thing I liked about it. You just search for the match you like through a bunch of different matches people have hosted, and you join the one you like. That was a real simple system. I don't get why they took that out and incorporated this brand new system with the background matchmaking. I guess the background matchmaking is an advantage for those who don't want to be searching for matches on their own and just want the game to search for matches for them in the background while they play like a single player mode or something like that. Road to WrestleMania. Actually, what am I talking about? There's no Road to WrestleMania since like SmackDown vs. Raw. What's the story mode this year? What is it? Showcase, right? Yeah, while they're playing Showcase or Exhibition or whatever. But I could care less about the background matchmaking. I just want the old system back. And I think I'm not the only one that prefers the old system. So I'm really hoping that they bring back, the lobbies where you create a match or you search for a match, and there's the list of matches you can go through and choose the one you want. Instead of putting like, oh, I prefer a Elimination Chamber match as number 1, but if you don't find an Elimination Chamber match for me, then how about a one-on-one match? Another reason is the match selection. There's not that many matches you can play online compared to the past years, especially in the next-gen version of the game. I know this was their first year on the PS4 and Xbox One, and that might be the reason why. But yeah, I definitely think that is one of the reasons why there's not that many people playing this game online. And also, of course, the PS4 and Xbox One, they're still new consoles. You know, they came out in, what, I don't even remember if it was 2014 or 2013. I think it was 2014, right? Anyways, they're pretty brand new consoles. Not that many people have them. The install base for the 360 and PS3 is a lot bigger. It's a lot larger than the PS3 and Xbox One. A lot more people are still playing on the 360 and PS3 than PS4 and Xbox One. That's perfectly understandable, but the other things that I listed, I definitely think need fixing for 2K16. Especially the lag. I refuse to believe that everybody online has a shitty connection and they're stuck on dial-up. It's just not possible. I mean, once again, WWE 2K on mobile doesn't give me the lag that this game does. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this match. Can't believe I talked for this long, but then again, I could have talked for even longer. And yeah, so for those of you who are looking forward to the roulette, who want to see the roulette, once again, it's a simple thing. It's a matter of me finding enough opponents, which I haven't been able to do on 4 different occasions. I'm not giving up though, I will try again. For the Supercard fans, expect a video from me tonight showing you my newest Survivor Fusion, talking about the Road to Glory and PCC. And if you do want the return of online matches on a regular basis, click that like button. With that, set them out. See ya!